everyone, we're here with Karl Blake, who came first in the UK National Championships in Swiss. Obviously, got knocked out in the top 32 though, didn't you?
Yeah, I lost in top cut, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, first in Swiss 9-0, can't complain with that. It's a brilliant result, yeah. So congratulations on that first result.
Thank you very much.
So we're going to have a little look at your deck, and you are playing...
I'm playing Infernoid.
Infernoid. Yeah. That's quite a controversial choice, considering, you know, everyone's done Necros and, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's actually got literally like no bad matchups. Maybe possibly Senju, but like it just literally just rips through the meta.
I think a lot of people don't know how to handle it at this point, because like all the stuff like really just came out, you know, in the set. Yeah.
Like the phrase of the weekend was, "Wait, what does this card do?" If I didn't hear it at least once a match, like they didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah, but did you have a lot of matches going at a time with people reading the cards and everything?
Really not. No, I was OTKing people out of nowhere, so
fair
like,
enough.
a lot of the games, like my round 8 literally lasted under 6 minutes.
Wow.
Because it shows activated reasoning, it resolved, and the guy scoops because he knows it's going to lose. And the judges were like, "Wait, what's going on? Why you win so quickly?" And they read reasoning. I'm like, "Okay, never mind."
Fair enough. Okay, let's have a look at your deck then.
Yeah, no worries. So play 3 Antra. He just bounces face-up cards. He's really good against like sort of Dark Claw, Construct, Window. Just make this and bounce it. That's the extra deck.
Okay.
2 of the new level 1. Sort of a Night Beam, target any set card, so it's monster or spell trap, and just spin it back to the deck. And they can't respond as well, so it's really good. 3 Petrulia. He's your MSC of the deck. He just targets a spell trap card and destroys it. He obviously can't attack that turn, but he's also got the effect of you contribute him during your opponent's turn to banish 4 cards in their graveyard, which is really good against like, all the Shadow players, the Necros players, and the Satella players when they go like Altair, tribute, banish to Nev, and like they never resolve Altair. 3 Harmonic. He just pops a monster, so again he's really good against sort of like Constellar Diamond sort of big issue, so he's really good to sort of outskill. 3 Antandel. If he attacks and kills a monster, he can attack again. So it's just a lot of the games where they're just like they end with like a Deneb, and like so you just go like, okay, crash, attack again.
Yeah, 2-8 is pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty big as well. Seismius is, if it attacks a card this turn, it can, at the end of the battle phase, banish a card. So it's really good, like sort of attack into Falco, they get the effect, set a beast, and then end of the battle phase, I'm just going to banish the beast, or I can just banish a lot of their problem cards. On to sort of the boss monsters, we've got 1 Inuku, which is sort of your Dark Hole, and can negate spell trap cards as well. And then we got like the Nuts guy, the Heavy Storm. He wins summon, he just destroys all spell and traps. He's just really good. He can also negate monster effects. So making this against Necros is absolutely amazing. It's just and then just onto the engine of the deck. That's so 1 Raiden, 1 Lila, 1 Eren, and 2 Lumina. Just to there are lots of ATKs with this. I didn't want to play like too many cards that would get hit by reasoning. I really wanted to like maximise my mills. Like every time I mill, I wanted to mill at least like 6 or 7 cards. Well, that's it for the monsters there. Into spawn traps, we've got 2 Galaxy Cyclone.
This is a new one.
Yeah, it just looks nicer than MS2. It's all there.
It is pretty.
It's banish to destroy face of card as well. It's really good.
Yeah.
I kept getting hit by it's just another Vanities out as well, but I kept getting hit by Fiendish Chain, and I was locked under it for ages. And I finally managed to wait a turn after getting this free charge, and then like next turn banishing it to kill that, and then actually ending up on board the game. So the boss card of the deck, 3 Reasoning. Like,
were you getting the big guys out with this quite often?
No Reasoning. They call it a Mother Tomb, obviously at a level.
Yeah.
And then I reveal cards until I hit a monster I can normal summon.
Yeah.
The Infernos can't be normal summoned, so it just bypasses them. So I just fill the grave with Infernos.
So you just get all your Lightsworn guys out with that?
And I just hit a Lightsworn guy, yeah. Also 1 Monster Gate as well. It's exactly the same as Reasoning, but I need to tribute a monster, and then I hit any monster, doesn't matter.
Cool.
2 Dark Hole and a Red Geki, sort of more sort of Jin outs.
Yeah.
And like if you Dark Hole, and then you can like banish one of your Voices to protect your guys as well. Double Book of Eclipse.
Yeah.
Again, it's another Jin out, but if you play it and just normally you can make Piratras and then bounce that guy. Double Voicer. It's pretty much their own Lancer, and it can also protect them from destruction by banishing it as well. 2 Charge of Light Brigade.
Yeah. Get the Lightsworn guys.
Obvious reasons, yeah. Send 3, then add 1, and then 1 Burial from the Convention, which is just your put 3 back in once you're coming back.
Yeah. No traps?
No traps. I decided quite a few traps actually, but I just didn't think they were fast enough for the actual for the main.
Okay, so is your extra deck?
Yeah, it's one Gem Knight Pearl, one Pastel, one Diamond Eye, one Level Out Chain. Again, just send more guys, reduce your number on board. I didn't make this all tournament. They were just there because they could potentially be useful.
Yeah, if you can use them, maybe.
One Dragon Sack, one Big Eye. Big Eye's actually really good. Won me one of my games against Necros when I stole his decisive armor and just had him for game. I went into Dragon Sack once, but literally just so I could sync with the tokens, just because I was running short. One Guy Knight and one Scrap Archfiends. They reduce the number of cards you need to summon your Infernoids because they don't have effects, so they're not under the stipulation of the Infernoid counter. One Michael and Clearwing, Black Rose, Intersect at 11. Helps against Shadow, nukes the board, helps against everything, and this card is just nuts with Luminant. If you open this,
he's so good.
if you go drop a Nuku to clear the board, then like Luminant to ride and make this, that's 8-1 straight away. So it's so powerful. One Scrap Dragon, Crimson Blader, aliens. I did make this quite a few times against Necros, just sort of forcing them to attack. And then just one Star Racer, which I actually made once just to actually beat over a Valk. I had nothing that actually beat over Valk, so I banished everything. And then just a quick side deck was pretty simple. We got 3 Spell Canceller. I was borrowing 2 out to give them back, but it's 3 Spell Canceller. Again, it's against Necros, they just can't do anything. 2 Chaos Hunter. Again, against Necros, they can't banish cards. 1 Archer Christia. It didn't go in my main deck the whole tournament. It's such a silly idea. My friend sort of gave me the idea of a bit of a gimmick, but it never went in. It was terrible.
It's just pointless.
Yeah, it was just such a. It could have been anything. I might as well just play with 14 cards. 2 Royal Decree. Just your Satella matchup's really good anyway, but you don't want to be hit by Imperial Line War Game 2, so it just works. Double Breakthrough Skill stops Diamond, stops Dark Claw, stops Window, and it's really good. 2 Malevolent Catastrophe. I did see a lot of Klee over the weekend, so I was just like, okay, this is really been helping, and it's good against Satella as well. And then just triple MST, just for the
standard.
More destruction.
So, other than the Archlord Christia, is there anything that you'd really change about it?
Not really the main deck. Side deck, obviously the Christia will come out. Spell Canceller, everyone's sort of catching on to it now. In regards to, they're always calling 5, so I potentially want to try and find something else you could use. There's got to be something else that you can use for it. I'd want like another Lila, or definitely a Lila in the side deck, just to go into more destruction. Because game 2, everyone seems to be putting in Imperial Iron War. Like, I was winning anyway, but it just like it would have made it so much easier if I'd have had the second Lila or like an MST or something like that.
Right. So you went 9-0. Was there any particular deck that you had difficulty against?
I had quite a really good game against Danny Jackson. I won game 1 against Necros. Game 2, I've only got Antandel on board and he's forced to go Decisive Armor to kill my Antandel. And I've got no cards on hand, no cards on board. And I've got a few Infernos in grave, and I just rip Reasoning. Like, I play Reasoning, it kills level 4. I send like 9 Infernos to the graveyard, then hit Chaos Hunter. So drop Seismius, go into Big Eye, drop Antandel, and then use Big Eye to steal his Decisive Armor. And then obviously that's enough on board for game. It's a bit, but other than that, the matchups aren't really that difficult. I just got really unlucky in my game 3. I should have dropped the level 1 before I dropped the Heavy Storm guy, and then he Phoenix Chain Heavy Storm, which prevented me from summoning anything else. So it was my own mistake, and like I deserve to lose because of it. So like, we're doing it for next time now.
Well, the deck's still kind of like, it's got a lot of brand new stuff in. Did you know like weeks ago that you were going to be playing this deck for Nationals? Because the stuff only really came out this weekend.
We had stuff in the original set as well before the set came out, but the second the deck came out, I just realised the potential straight away. I just think like, okay, it's Dragon Rulers 2.0. So I grabbed 2 of the callers in the first came out for like 65 pounds, and just started tweaking the deck. I've played it at a few regionals. I've topped 2 of the regionals to play it at. And obviously, like I always intended to bring it to nationals just because no one knows how to play against it effectively.
I've heard people come into the shop like, oh, I played Infernoid, I didn't know what to do.
It's really good. There's actually a few of us playing it. Like I gave the list to one of my friends who decided to play it, and he also top 32 as well.
Okay.
So there's actually 2 of us there, so it was quite fun.
Well, I just expect like a wall of netball players, but I'm glad to see there's a bit of variety going on
Yeah,
there.
it's always nice, isn't it? Like,
So, yeah, do you think you'll be playing that for Euros? Or?
definitely, but obviously a bit more tweaks and stuff like that. Like, I kind of want to start main decking some sort of trap cards, like the new Fiend card where you just like you send one of the monsters back and then send a Fiend. I think that's really good. It's like a free foliage burial, and it disrupts them as well. So I'm looking forward to Euros. It's really going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yep. The Euros is in Dublin, in Ireland. The first weekend in July, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And if you see Karl there, tell him hello.
Fantastic.
So thank you very much for that,
Thank you
and
very much.
good luck at Euros.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.